now. Here, connect it. And I give her earphones.
So 1970 chord.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Your jokes are lame, Evan.
Oh yeah, huh? That's my account.
Yeah, because your jokes are lame.
Really?
Yes, lame.
Okay.
Oh, we're live. I thought it was still on a timer. Aren't you glad you didn't say something mad disrespectful?
Like what?
I don't know. All right, you guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Sunday live stream. Uh, man, I'm driving. It's Sunday. Evan has to go to work. Um, Evan, here, let me rotate this. Don't be trying to hide behind your earphones.
Huh?
Don't be trying to hide behind your earphones. Evan, yes. What did we do yesterday?
Had fun.
Okay. Why, Evan? Why?
That's what we did. We had fun.
We had fun,
Mhm.
or were you asleep in the back somewhere?
No. I remember sleeping.
Uh huh. So, if you guys haven't guessed it by the title of this video, we
What's the
went to
title?
WrestleMania yesterday. We went to WrestleMania, and honestly, it was an entire day's event because we started off the morning by going to the convention center here in LA, and they had like the superstore, the WWE superstore, and they had like a lot of memorabilia. They had the Undertaker suit, they had the Ric Flair, his old school belt, a bunch of toys, some collectibles. They had shirts, hats, posters, signings. Taker was there doing what is this called? A meet and greet. It was crazy. Oh, and they had Eddie Guerrero's lowrider that you can stand by and take pictures and stuff like that. But my nephew Eddie was talking to his dad because he went with us, which is my brother, and he was explaining to him. He's like, because my brother told him, he's like, do you know that when we were gonna go take a picture with the car, he wanted to get in it. He wanted to open the door, and my nephew was like, oh, it's because he's very mischievous like that. He just likes getting into weird little trouble like that. And I started thinking about that, and I was just like, you know what? I don't think I've tried to get into trouble like that. I just try to kind of like push the limit just a little bit, because when my brother walked away, he's just like, no, I'm not getting kicked out of here. I'm having too much fun. I'm not getting kicked out of here. So he walked off, and I walked over to the lowrider, and I opened the door, and I looked around, and nobody noticed. And then when I did it, and I kind of like looked inside, and I was gonna sit down, but then I saw security guards starting to patrol around, so I didn't. But then I noticed that other people saw what I did, and they started doing the same. So I'm not saying that I did it on purpose. I just wanted to see if I could sit in there without getting thrown out. But that's how the day started, okay? That's how our day started. From there, we ended up going to WrestleMania pretty early, right? We showed up, what, like 2 hours early?
Mm-hmm.
It started at 4. Actually, it started at 5. Whatever was going on pre-show was at 4:30, and it started officially at 5. We got there around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and we just chilled. We started off in decent seats. We sat down in the handicap section so that Evan could charge his phone, and then we went to our seats. And I'm not gonna lie, we were like 2 rows away from the very back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? 2 rows from the very back. Like literally, if we were one flight more back, then we would be able to look over the rail out into the abyss. That's how far back we are. And you know what? From that angle, looking down at the ring, wasn't that bad. They did have like these massive, what is it called? Like a TV? Those massive screens, so you can actually see what's going on. And it was cool. It was cool, except that the screens just kept going out. They kept going blank, or it'll show like the WrestleMania logo. So, we don't have binoculars. So we're sitting here doing this, trying to focus in on the match, and it's too far. And at one point, it was Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. And half of the screen just went stupid. It started having like a bunch of little lines on it, and then the other half of it was like the WrestleMania logo. And the atmosphere in the room just kind of like went dead, and then people started chanting, fix the screen, fix the screen. And then when they finally fixed it, like towards the end of the match, everybody started celebrating that the screen had came back on, right? So when everybody started chanting, Seth Rollins had just did some move, I don't remember, and he thought that we were chanting at what he had just did, not realizing that we were chanting because the screen finally came on and had been off for like a good, what, almost 10 minutes, right? Like almost the entire match. So I'm telling you guys that part because from there we were able to finesse our way, and not saying it in a real good light. We were able to sneak our way from those back seats. When I post the vlog from yesterday's event tomorrow, you're gonna see how far back into the nosebleeds we were and how we ended up in a private room, in a private section room overlooking the entire arena with the massive screen in front of us. It was insane. Evan, can explain to them the difference of quality from being outside with the peasants in the back to going into the private penthouse experience, the private suite experience.
I had to use my glasses to see the screen from up afar, up on the mountains that we were at.
And we were on the top of Mount Everest looking down.
Yeah, I had to use my glasses to still look closely to see them fighting. But on the suite, I didn't have to use my glasses. I just like I didn't even have to.
So there was a part, like I took some pictures and videos and I posted them on Instagram. But I like to shoot everything at a mid or wide angle. This way I can get the entire scope of things and I can really absorb like the environment, and whenever I need to push in when I'm editing, then I'll do that. It just gives me more of a landscape to work with. So the videos that I posted from the suite, from the private suite there, it looks wide angle and it makes everything look far, but believe me, we were relatively close in that private section. And I think moving forward, anytime we go to an event like that, like a massive event, pay-per-view, then most definitely we gotta cough up the money and then just rent out that section, because I believe it was supposed to be 16 people in there, but people kept coming and going, and some people never showed up. And that's how we were able to sneak in there and take those spots. I'm not saying that it was easy to get in there into the private section, but we were able to get in there relatively easy because there was, I'm not going to give you the details. We cut the line basically, and we didn't pay for the private suite. I'll leave it at that. You'll have to watch tomorrow's vlog to be able to see how it all played out. But it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. The matches went the way I thought they were going to go. Some of them really surprised me. Honestly, me personally, I think the match of the night was the Charlotte Flair versus Rhea. I think that one took the night. The one I was most invested in was the Ray and Dominic match, because that's been almost 2 decades in the making, and it just been building. That was an amazing match story-wise, because it's just been building for almost 2 decades. And at one point, Ray he pulled out his belt, right? Started whooping him in the corner. Yeah, that was pretty awesome to see Ray whoop his child in the corner out of the disrespect. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. But aside from that, yeah, we had a really good time. Right now, I'm driving Evan to work. I have Clementine with me. Let me see if you guys can actually see her. Clementine with me because she was stuck at home all yesterday because Vivian is sick. Remember how I told you guys that because Clementine got sick, then Emma got sick, that I knew that Vivian was gonna get sick? Yep, she's been sick for the last 3 days. They ended up sending her home on Friday because she was just too sick to even be there, and she started feeling sick on Thursday. And she's still sick now. So Clementine was stuck in the house all day long, and she just wanted to come with us. She wanted to get out of the house and get some fresh air, I guess. But aside from that, not much is happening. The week has been pretty cool. It's had some ups and downs, and everything is basically on the vlog if you want to go check out how this last week played out. You can most definitely go check out the catalog of things that we've been doing. As far as yesterday goes, that is a vlog that you're most definitely gonna have to wait for until tomorrow, because I'm not gonna edit none of that today. It's my lazy day. I'm not editing none of that. That vlog from yesterday's WrestleMania is most definitely going up tomorrow. Aside from that, not much is gonna happen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the vlog because yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get home, relax, and call it a day. Evan,
Hollywood.
they're not coming to
LA.
Hollywood.
LA.
They're gonna be in Philadelphia next year.
Sheesh.
Saying that they're going to Philadelphia next year.
Okay, we're going for the
Oh, that homeboy almost crashed right there in the motorcycle. Yes, they're going to Philadelphia next time. And I think they're going to be here on Monday too for Raw at the Staples Center or the Crypto Center. Anyways, it was awesome.
You buying us a room?
At the Staples Center, you're not here on Monday. You're here on Tuesday.
I can call Monday. I can call.
And make sure you hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We'll see you. Peace.